Okay. Here we go. Part 2. What's up, Henry? Is there being audio? Yes, audio. Okay. I'm just making sure. Alright. Let's just load this. Pull out my controller. Yo, what's up, William? Oh, and Brandon's here too. Hello. The Three Amigos. Love the title. It's a based stream title. I only want to see Gumshoe. No one else matters. I should probably actually make it so it's grammatically correct. I only want to see Gumshoe. There you go. Okay. All right. I decided yesterday that I was gonna read everything, so the prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Here's the first time we see Edgeworth. Look at this. Edgeworth is hot, but not as hot as Gumshoe. Your brother sold most of his Legos to propose to his girlfriend and buy a house. Bro, he must have had, yeah, he must have had fucking millions of Legos. Dude, can Legos sell for that much? I don't know what the leading market price of Legos are, but if he had, like, maybe some really old sets that aren't being produced anymore, maybe can those be sold for a high price? And who bought his Legos? Was it like was it like an actual genuine collector, or was it just some like 4-year-old kid who had a lot of money? Rare pieces can. If you have hundreds of thousands, you can get tons of money, I guess. A child. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. I will, like, one of the first things I do in this trial is instantly show weakness. He had 120 boxes. Legos are expensive. A 30-piece set is like 10 bucks. Yeah, Legos are expensive. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. So was I, actually, but we won't talk about that. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor, the prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Here he is. There's 2 very hot men in the room right now. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down in the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. I feel like I'm like slurring my S's for some reason. Is it just because I woke up, or what's going on here? Hello, come on. Voice, let's work. Let's work today. Oh yes. Okay. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. I like how they like drew the glass shards on here too from the nightstand. And the cause of death, loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. Very detailed, yeah. I mean, knowing Dick Gumshoe, I have expected this to be drawn on a napkin. Oops. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. True. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who is found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There are 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh! Schmack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. Also, he got, I think, 40K or something around there from the Legos. Wow, he got 40,000 from Legos. Holy shit. That's pretty impressive, dude. Dude, a house in this economy costs like 200,000. I like how Maya somehow knows that, and Phoenix the lawyer didn't know that. Hey, Maya is the sister in this relationship, okay? Phoenix can't know anything. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. He lived in Japan. Yeah, you're saying that your brother was dating someone from Japan, but I didn't know they lived in Japan. All right, let's give this a try. Something the matter? Judge is like, a weird white object came flying across the courtroom. What the hell was that? No, Your Honor, I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Okay, we're gonna see if I can remember which. I think I press him on this one. Even Edgeworth is like, I didn't see anything. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah, if I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, she kind of is. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Gah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective, Your Honor. Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? Imagine if Gumshoe was actually just an insanely tall and buff 6-year-old. Yeah, well, he's got the mental capacity of a 6-year-old, so I could believe it. I know, I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. He is 6. Okay. Death was instantaneous. But then here comes Edgeworth. Edgeworth's just gonna, here's the updated autopsy report. Let me slap you in the face a little bit with it. Fuck you. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards. The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. What if instead of objection he says nuh-uh? It's just super fucking loud. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. You didn't say the magic word. Order, order, the defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Here it is. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? It was the day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. Prosecution's point being, I have one from about 47 minutes ago. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. Here's the bow. He bows. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Yeah, he'll have like 18 other things up his sleeve, so you better watch out for that. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? What should I say here? What should I say here? I'll let you guys pick. Nah, he our boy. Edgeworth is a cocknut. I'm a sham, alright, I'll say I'm a sham. Detective Gumshoe, was I a fool to trust you in your report? Huh, me? I wasn't, huh? Detective Gumshoe? Erp. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I like how he falls, he gets blamed for this. Who the fuck says Erp? Wyatt Earp. I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation, expert. Get fucked. You don't do that to Gumshoe. Listen, I will go around there and I will slap you in the face, Edgeworth. You give Gumshoe a good evaluation. Give him a promotion. He deserves it. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. I understood the court accepts the evidence. Okay, now we beat Edgeworth. Gumshoe is better, Edgeworth? Yes. Autopsy report updated in the court record. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes? Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Wink. Order, an introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Ah, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Every guy in the jury just got Tell us where you were on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred. Gee, I was like in my hotel room, tee-hee. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Fucking big boy. It was like 9 at night. I like looked out the window, you know. Gosh, this woman sucks, she does suck. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman like dodged to one side and ran away, but that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with long hair, she kind of slumped. The end, that's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy wink. Stop your winking! No wonton winking. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. No, it wasn't, because she speaks like an elementary schooler. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Judge, fucking let me do my job, you asshole. What the fuck? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Yeah, Edgeworth, and you're a fucking asshole also, by the way. So I don't care what you say. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? No, thanks. I'm good. Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. It's only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. I'm trying to remember what. So I'm pretty sure that the wiretap comes up at some point. I'm just gonna press her for right now. I'm trying to remember because I've played this game before, but I can't remember. Why'd you do that, huh? Why? Like why what? Why'd you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? OMG. Just can't get out of this question that easily. Sort of, you know? I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Objection! Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him. The poor girl. Order, Mr. Wright. You have been warned. Poor girl. What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey. Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing. Your thing? Person attacking her. Simps. How do you know she was the defendant? Well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There's only one person at the scene of the crime with a sort of girlish physique. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Mia Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. What a fucking weirdo. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. Phoenix just casually shames her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink. No wanton winking. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. I did see everything I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw I did. That clock, the kind of statuary clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Teehee. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. She was not detailed the second time either, Judge. Please begin the cross-examination. Okay, I'm pretty sure I pressed her on the clock. A clock? Didn't this come up in a... Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feel I'm in on something. Because how the hell would you know this is a clock just by looking at it? Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Not even Mr. Lawyer. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at him. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order? Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Probably. Ooh, The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You'll withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Objection. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. That was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would have been over. Oh, what? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.? No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Hee hee. The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel, but they are fucking across the street. She could easily have heard that clock. I highly doubt that. Unless you're Superman. Well, are you satisfied? No. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look, right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Yes, fat. Well, Miss May? Tisk, tisk. Don't tisk at me. Question mark. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. Exclamation mark! That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it, and that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Oh ho, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is the telephone. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, oh, you have a girly phone. Fuck you, pink is a manly color. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order, the defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Cross Detective Govshu overlooked it. Grumble. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Yeah. Dick Gumshoe is awesome. That is true. You're not wrong about that. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could? I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Babe. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So the witness had seen it before, that would make sense. Does defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. There's only two in existence. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence. I will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. Take that! Take that! I love when he says that, because I just think he's throwing it at somebody. Take that! Ugh, clock. This clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible? Everything is sold in stores. Lady, have you ever been to Amazon? Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, burn! Oh, excuse is not on sale today. Oh, a second one. Ooh, ho ho. Oh, grr. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. I forgot she had that face. Yep. The heart on her, like, shirt or whatever also turns upside down. Oh. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? Yeah, you're losing it right now. I guess I did, tee-hee. Wink. Scary. Women are scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? She's just glaring at Phoenix. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Wiretap! Have a look at this. Ah, ooh, that. I found this in Miss May's room. Miss Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Yes, we just listened to the fucking recording, Edgeworth. Pay attention. Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while? Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation? That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Aye. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. There it is. Okay. Wow, that fucking came out of nowhere. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. La, la, la. She just goes insane right there. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. You didn't answer the question. It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Ooh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? Wah. Fucking wah. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Miss May? What is it, you little shrimp? Talk to me in that tone of voice, will you? You killed her, didn't you? Order, there will be order? What? How can you possibly say that? Are you mad? All I did was a little wiretapping. Oops. So you admit you tapped your phone. But wait. I didn't do anything bad like murder. I'm a good girl. You think that you think there'd be security cameras. But nope. Literally the only court case or trial where we deal with a security camera, I'm pretty sure is the last one. Because the one with the Steel Samurai one, it's like a camera. It's not a security camera. It just takes pictures of it. Like it doesn't actually take video. So I'm not counting that. Let's see. Really? Can you prove it? No way she can prove it. You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer, but I can prove it, and I will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service. Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know? Like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee that's been watered down. So it probably tastes worse. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. If the witness was not at the scene at the time of the murder, and she was getting fucking room service, she didn't see the murder either. It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fay, commit murder. No, they're going to just let her walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
Objection!
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called in question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, that she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty of Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. But I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. You've activated my trap card! Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set's look rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for a nice coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Mr. Bellboy, what are you looking at here? What are you looking at? Okay. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready. I hope this is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. So I'm pretty sure here we learn that there was a second person, but I don't remember how I get there. So I guess I'm just going to press him on everything and hope I remember. What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests, I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you'll refrain from asking frivolous questions. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all of her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice, and then I saw them, and I, ahem. The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? She asked for a nice coffee. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes. I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished her. 9, the time of the murder. Brought it to her precise time. Precisely 9 then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir? It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. And I don't even know if I'm saying that wrong, right? But I don't know. Embrassier, is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Yes, there is. He said them. Is that it? Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Wait, please wait. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Objection!
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay, this is really it? Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? I think it's check-in. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Oh, all right, very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really? I see. Excuse me? What exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd have little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. The other mean from Edgeworth. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite, indeed. It was your good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Exclamation mark. He asked me not to mention it if I was specifically asked, sir. Oof. You fool. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor, as had been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oof. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. This court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of my FA. Court is adjourned. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh. That face of his with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm gonna find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... maybe so. Sis? Don't worry, I'll find him tomorrow. But him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right. Right, okay. I don't know how much good this will do to me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Save your progress. Yes, please. Okay. September 7th. What's up, bitch? Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. This place is pretty dank, isn't it? It's really quite moving. Not you stinking lawyer, I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. And we see Jerome again. Here's Jerome. Look at him in all of his glory. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring Jerome, okay? Fucking relax. So, what does it wish you ask of me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? So let me talk. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way. Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when did you say it like that? It sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phone is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Ooh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom. I can't tell, does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? All right, so I have to get the... I wonder if I could get the picture now. Is it here? It is here. September 7th, Grossberg Law Offices. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Could examine his painting. It's gone. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah. Yeah, it was a painting of a fisherman. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. I get this picture. This makes her talk. What's this? Old photos. There are two lying here. Something's been written in the pencil on the backs. DL6 incident, incident A. DL6 incident, incident, exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I think I want the B one. Is it B? Yes. Okay. All right, Grossberg, have a picture of this man. This might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. I'm just borrowing it. I'll return it later. I'm gonna go ahead and just go everywhere I can before I go back to see Miss May. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around though. I'm pretty sure eventually I'll look at this. Are some of the files missing? Yeah. Maybe not now yet. Might take a while. What's up, bellboy? Welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wire trap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Let me talk to you first. Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. Man with Miss May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo, Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Have him write it. Well, sure. Why not? Yes. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I'll be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times I'm not telling you... Exclamation mark! Where did you... Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? You forgot where. Where's one of those 5 W's? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah? Proof? Show me proof. I'm so close. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man who you checked in with. I love how even though she shows her true face, she tries to cover up with fakes, yeah. Who is most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Yeah, push her hard. This is it, all or nothing, time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Ooh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? No worries. Cough. Now tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss, Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red White? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded because we don't fucking need that anymore. Nope, don't want to talk about it. Move to Blue Corp. Hey, there's that picture. And I love this weird ass fucking statue that has Blue Corp on it. And also this table is, what the hell? What's with the surreal decor? Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name, what's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Wright, Phoenix Wright, inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous, perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know? Corporate expansion official. No, it's... You know what? My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite, so I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter? So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. I think I can actually examine this and he'll... Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity. I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original. Worth 5 million for sure. Who actually did it? Did this purple hair hoe call me wordily challenged? Yes, he did. And also, this is the guy who did it, Brandon. I don't know if you were you in stream when we saw the opening little cutscene that showed that Red White was the one who killed Mia. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? No? Okay. Yeah, I don't think Brandon saw the opening. So yeah, who actually did it? It was this guy. This guy is the one who did it. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Okay. Fucking, alright. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Here's a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him in as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police! The courts! To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into a grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh, just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple, or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? Ugh, oof. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. Don't you mean comprehension? Whatever. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle! There is nothing more to discuss. What's up, Grossberg? Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Ahem. Jumping Jehoshaphat's. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. A trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit? Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. It's blackmail. Mr. White has found something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I could finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years. All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed, the name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium. Her name was Misty Faye. Faye. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoings. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. The DL6 is a big thing in this game. Yeah, I know. It's when Edgeworth is accused of murder. That's when the DL6 incident becomes a big thing. I think that's the fourth case, because the third one is the Steel Samurai, where we have not Hugh Jackman. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and he came to me. Only this time the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She follows his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Okay, go back to the office. It's funny looking at this room. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Nope. I think I want to look at these again. All the cases the chief ever worked on. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? I think this one. You know, W. White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? I honestly believe that's all I need, is just that. I guess I can, I might need to look at the other ones. A through I. Misty Faye. Me and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Read it. I've tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press, this parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. J through S. Let's see, J through S, nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim through some of the skim. Well, no harm in flipping through, but I guess the biggest part's here at the end of S. Suicide, ew. She had a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing ones. Okay. And now I literally can't remember what else I need to do. Maybe go back to Blue Corp and show them the newspaper clippings. Why aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. This is the only clue that Leah left me. Mia left me. I think I said Leah meft me. Yeah, because that's fucking correct. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? No, not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong? What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, 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 I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second. Mr. White? You're wrong. Hold on, I have my hand stuck right now. Leah left me, yes. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you, she was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping your phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office? We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor? I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see? And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. Why? What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Beep. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel fate. Phoenix just hurt White's feelings, and then he accused Phoenix of murder. That's true. Gumshoe, what's up, bro? Ah, Butts. Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Listen, even though Gumshoe is arresting me right now, he's still a very hot man. Gumshoe is the Flash confirmed. He got there so fast. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's gonna set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right, Mr. Wright. Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention. I like how they couldn't make a new picture for this. Like, we are in the detention office. It's actually Jerome who's standing behind us. But they have the same picture. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Huh. Now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean, you? Hold on, I'm getting a phone call real quick. Enjoy the music. Explain what happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far, Mr. Wright. Please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well, cheer me on in court. Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. All right, leave it to me, huh? I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks, it's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you could do for me anyways. That would be funny. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? But I would prefer Gumshoe, yeah. By the way, that phone call was my dad telling me that we were leaving. So when he gets home, I'll have to leave. Cut stream a little short. I wanted to go on at least for another 2 hours. But we can continue for the time being. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. And I'm gonna stream again today because I'm not done. But I didn't expect him to call me and tell me we're leaving. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With a true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. To be continued. Save your progress, yes. Actually, to be honest, this would probably be a perfect day to end it, right here. Because I'm at a to be continued. Well, I guess that's what I'll do. I didn't want to end stream now, but what can you do?